Hey, what's up, fam? I don't know how I don't know how Oda consistently annoys me so much in some of the things he does. Like, for one, my God, the first thing like bothered me on a small level is the fact that one of the who is it? The vice warden of the mining prison or whatever it's called is named Solitaire, and she's a spider monkey fruit, so she has 8 limbs. Oda, god damn it, that one that one bothers me on a level of like I get haha spider monkey, but why are they doing all these puns on names like this? I mean that's still Oda's style, and I get that, but I personally don't like that because I mean it's not literally a spider monkey, but that's how he took it. But obviously I'm sure that was the point. So, but that isn't what bothered me really in that because he had a guy who was his name Daifugo, who Luffy just completely one shots. Like with his cuffs on, just kind of like stomps on in base and just takes him out in one hit. Who has a scorpion devil fruit. He's got a scorpion Zoan. And that's for those who don't know, scorpions are like one of the most badass, like born to kill predators on the planet. Like they like from birth are able to kill. And like the ones that once they kind of like separate from their mother at all, if by accident even, they're on their own. Like a lot of them will have like the mother scorpion will have all her offspring on her back, and if you accidentally fall off, she'll see you as food, and at that point it's either turn and run and go fend for yourself, no matter how old you are, or risk getting killed and eaten. And it's just like, why would he waste a scorpion, a badass creature like a scorpion, so easy to make look awesome and just kind of like come off as a complete and total intense uh, type of creature, and then trade him out for a guy like what's his name, Bubba Nuki or Baba Nuki, who's just got an elephant on his chest that shoots cannonballs. That's one of the things about Oda I straight like. Some of his character designs I like because they're weird. This was definitely one that I hate just because the way that he did dirty to a freaking scorpion for an elephant chest. But here comes in Queen, who I actually like his design because I think someone described it really well. He's like a big bear. He kind of gives me this like villain version of Baloo from the Jungle Book. Just so he's this big lumbering kind of goofy guy who's also he's clearly powerful. He's intimidating because you got to remember who he is, and just like his size and the respect level people give him. And he arrives and he's just kind of dancing and having fun and cheering with his people, and he's a little bit appalled when it's like revealed to him what's going on and what Luffy's kind of doing. And what I'm worried really is with his character is he's gonna one the fact he randomly got a sword now, so Zoro's smiling off somewhere. He's somebody who appears with a sword. It's coming up with his track record of who he fights, but the fact that the fact that he might not even really be that impressive because what I feel like he's gonna be is he's gonna be fed to Luffy for him to kind of have a little bit of a battle and escape. And if so, what I want to happen, because most of this chapter I don't really care about talking. Like there was some fan service where the girls talked about a bunch of bullshit that I don't care about. And the Hyogo guy, like, why do I need to know about him? I don't. Like, just, you should have had the design of him and made him do something if you wanted to have him. And then there was some stuff at the end where one of the red scabbard guys is revealed that he's the guy in the prison. Kawada Masu, like, I feel like he was mentioned earlier, and he's it wasn't shown enough. Like it wasn't important enough for me to memorize it. But obviously, I remember who the group is and how he holds relevance. But what I really want to talk about with this is more of what's gonna happen in the like between now in Wano and whenever Luffy fights Kaido. And I'm hoping that with Queen, because I just have that feeling he's gonna be like Cracker, where he's literally just gonna be like a fight to shove in for Luffy to do stuff before he gets to his main fight. And what I would like, and what I would actually like, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about this. Is what I would like is for Luffy to fight Queen, end up unlocking Awakening, and then like spend like parts like or because it's assumed 5 acts because of the way Japanese plays are just assuming that there's 5 acts. Spend acts 2 and 4 or 3 and 4 training it, kind of like I think the best scenario would be like kind of like when Ichigo was training his Bankai with Kisuke, and how he's in a secluded area off doing his own thing, trying to learn it and trying to master it. To where like Luffy is, you get touch ups on him, but it's more about what he's doing. He's training this. We know he's trying to master it before the big thing at the island, and in the meantime, let other people have the spotlight. Like I don't think anyone would complain if he did that and let Zoro take the spotlight for like an act, or Sanji actually give Sanji something to do and give him some spotlight instead of the potential that he off-paneled his whole fight with Page One, like he's been doing with fights in general and events. Or maybe have like Kinemon or Frankie or Usopp. It literally just could completely split up and share the spotlight on what's going on, and have Luffy in the back. He's off doing his own thing, trying to learn Awakening, and then he could have it mastered by the time he fights Kaido. And that's something I really hope happens, because if like I would have preferred. I don't like. I talked about it a little bit. I didn't like the fact that he unlocked the super observation Haki in his fight mid fight with Katakuri, and that's how he won. I would have liked it better if he unlocked Awakening. Like it would have been it would have been better than like having him catch up and like inventing these new rules for Haki that Oda put out. And it's something that he's gonna get, and if he doesn't get it this arc, like there's only what like two. I think suspect 2 arcs after this, like the final battle, and then like probably like Raftel, where Luffy's crew is gonna fight Shanks's crew for possession of One Piece, and then that'll be his final passing of becoming the Pirate King, is beating his idol red-haired Shanks after the entire war. Because it'll be kind of weird if he fights him in that war, but it will be weirder if he doesn't have a confrontation with Shanks before the end of the series. And I don't know. I feel like it should have been last arc unlocking it, and then this arc learning to master it. But something like that for Luffy, I think would be the best option, where he's just in that training state off somewhere learning from somebody who has it. Like, could you imagine if Katakuri showed up and he took that spot where Kisuke was for Ichigo, where he was talking to him as it was happening, and while Ichigo was battling his Juha version of Zangetsu, but just have like Katakuri, who's just like telling him like how Awakening works and how all that, and he's just kind of like practicing with him, and, and maybe they have that kind of cool rivalry, because that's a potential rivalry. I think that it could actually go somewhere. The fact that Luffy really doesn't have rivals, it doesn't feel like he's got a rival, and it was something that I think was an interesting aspect for him and Katakuri. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on, but that's where I'm hoping things will go. And that's the stuff that I really think a lot about this chapter is not the fact of the chapter itself. Like a lot of the chapter, I was just like, I don't really care. But where it could lead to is where I was way more interested. Other than that, like I said, drop a comment below on what you think about this. Obviously, though, if you like this, that's fine. Like you don't have to have the same opinion of me. The whole point is you hear what I have to say, and then you comment whether you agree with me and how you felt, or you disagree with me and why you think that I was incorrect, or how you interpreted situations, or what you want to happen. Other than that, though, like I said, I'd really appreciate if you thumbs up the video, befriend the like button and the subscribe button, and check out my other videos. And appreciate everyone for coming in and subscribing, and those for listening. Bye.